Cole, you saw Corypheus when he attacked Haven. What was your read on him?
Fear inside, blackness like a pool of hate. So much has changed. I need to stop it. Bend it to my will.
Did he actually walk into the Black City? Is that true?
Betrayal, blurred at the edges like a faded painting. Too long ago. So much confusion.
I'll take that as a maybe.
There were people trying to kill me. That makes it harder.
Cole, are those real clothes or...
They're real? What else would they be?
I thought maybe you conjured them, like your physical form.
Do you conjure yours? Is that why they look like that?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. You're not possessing a human body, Cole. You actually look like that.
Yes.
But a spirit's true form is always monstrous, or at least unnatural.
The world doesn't make sense to them. It's too real. That's why they look wrong.
And this is how you want to look?
I want to help. Looking doesn't matter.
They say you're a demon.
Yes. Or spirit. I want it to be spirit.
Either way, I know you're dangerous.
Yes. Like you.
What?
A sack on the side of the road, struggling. The boy runs from it, crying.
Fine. So you're dangerous and insane.
You would stop it if you could. That is enough. But don't do it again.
Can you change your form, Cole? If you wanted to look like something else?
But I don't want to look like something else.
There are magisters who'd be ecstatic if they could summon a demon who could pass for human.
They would use it to hurt people.
You're right about that. They would.
We played by the fire so she would be warm. No, it's summer, Liddy.
This thing you do. Maybe you should stop doing it?
Got her a flower, but they'd taken her. Left it on her bed. Next ate on the sill. Tawny sands, a garden seat, 5 to chantry altars, 1 to a child with her hair. The sea? Too many to count. And 36 tossed off the battlements today.
Go bother Solus.
You have many feelings. I'm sorry she died.
Marvelous. This is fascinating.
Look. Signs of a plague.
A cheerful addition to any decent swamp. At least in the city you can find a decent healer. Out here you have what? Roots and berries? That little trick, Cole, when you dip into someone's mind and take a drink. Do you choose what you're looking for, or is it random?
It has to be hurt, or a way to help the hurt. That's what calls me. Relinas. Skin tan like fine whiskey, cheekbones shaded, lips curl when he smiles. He would have said yes.
I'll thank you not to do that again, please. Rather grisly.
What are you staring at?
Your head. So many tangles, knots. And that's just on the inside. You need a hairbrush.
Any thoughts on this Herald of Andraste business, Black Wolf?
Why?
I just need to know you're capable of higher thought. For my own comfort.
Then you'd be better served giving me a word puzzle.
You'd do a word puzzle if I gave it to you?
Not a chance.
There was a lady in the tower. She cried, but no one heard. How do you get the hair on your face?
Look, ask Varric. He seems to have adopted you.
He doesn't have hair on his face. Is it a mask?
No, it's a beard. Look, if you were any other lad your age, I'd tell you that one day you'll probably grow one too. Except I don't know if spirits that become boys get beards.
I could try.
Right, you go do that then. Good luck. Have fun.
Do you know my kind, Black Wolf?
I know that what comes out of your mouth is the same drivel that comes out of theirs.
It might sound that way to someone who's been clubbed on the head too often.
Careful I don't club you on the head.
That's what I'd expect from your kind.
Why are you here? Do you even understand what's happening in the world?
I heal the helpless. Give hope where there is hurt.
But you've killed before.
Yes. Before I knew what I was.
Why should we believe you can help now?
It hurts too much. I can't be me. Have to be someone who never killed. Help enough and I'm different. I'm not me. Believe it to become it.
Maker's balls.
We can change. If we want it enough.
Do you need to eat, Cole? Or sleep?
I thought I had to, but I don't. The old songs can pull me.
That's something. I don't know what, but it's something. What about when you're injured? Why do you bleed? Is it because you think you have to?
Is that why you bleed?
Well, yes. You have me there. Finally, some humidity.
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
I was never good at doing what other people wanted.
You have something to say, mage?
If I had something to say, I'd say it.
That's it? I'd expect more from a man who can't stop talking about how clever he is.
And I'd expect no less from a brutish thug.
Better that than a pompous brat.
Such camaraderie.
I apologize, Inquisitor.
This is cheery. Cole, the wooden duck I found on my bed, was that you?
No, I'm not a wooden duck.
I mean, did you put it there?
Yes. I couldn't find one with little wheels, though. I'm sorry.
Dorian, I can't believe you drank that swill at the tavern.
I can't believe they served that swill at the tavern. What is Skyhold coming to?
Then why did you drink it?
I couldn't stop. With each sip, it can't be that bad, can it? Before I knew it, I was analyzing the nuances of its flavor, observing its effect on my nausea. I was in a catatonic trance, fueled by the stench of disgusting dwarven ale.
Or you're a drunkard with terrible taste.
There is that. Well, that's gruesome.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I'm alive. Really. Alive.
See the way everything lit up when it tried to fry us. Now that is a fight.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
What fine reading material.
There are more books on magic and how to contain it.
And every single one is filled with superstitious nonsense.
Only the anger was left. We made it stop.
I believe we put the worst of it to rest.
Perhaps now this place will be as quiet as it seemed.
Always a sight for sore eyes.
I need to talk to you.
Oh. I am, as you say down south, all ears. Exalted Plains. Named to honor the great victory of Orlais over the elves. Pretty, in a haunting this archway might collapse on me at any moment way.
Tell me, Cole, how do you make them forget you?
I'm not really real. They already want to forget me. I find the part that doesn't fit and set it free. Their mind makes a shape that makes sense without me.
That's not right.
I'm sorry you have to stay. It wouldn't work for them.
You know what it's like to have leeches in your pants? No? Well, now you do.
Your clothes look like the Fade, Dorian.
The stuff of dreams. An explosion of color and sensation wrapped in an enigma.
It's shiny.
Hey, Cole, say something interesting.
Something interesting?
Yes, I deserve that one.
Cole, you should be careful dancing around with those daggers when I'm throwing fire.
It won't hurt me. It's friendly fire.
That doesn't always mean what you think it means.
How does a spirit become flesh, anyway?
I don't know. How does a warden become grey?
Let's do something interesting.
More interesting than wandering the countryside killing random strangers? Perish the thought. It'll have to be brandy, won't it? A little early, but that's never stopped me before.
They didn't get to say goodbye.
What do you mean?
A Templar at Theronfall Redoubt. He wanted to make the world safe for his daughter. Then he turned red inside. She doesn't know.
You know, the Ben Hasrith are a lot like your Seekers, Cassandra.
I highly doubt that.
Maintaining justice in the ranks, operating under a veil of secrecy, investigating corruption and threats to the Order, and we deal with it all so quietly. Most people never notice.
Interesting. Though we do not break the minds of our prisoners.
We'll keep at it. You guys will get there.
It's strange that I can understand that.
A spell of comprehension, perhaps. Amazing that it still functions.
It's warm.
It's alive.
All part of a ritual, I'd say. Whoever that belongs to, they're not dead. Not really.
The whispers are louder in there. I can see them.
You can see the whispers.
Yes?
No way through this gate. Wonder what it's made of.
And here's where the magic happens. Literally. Will you look at that? I'm gonna guess they weren't out here just to watch the pretty birds.
When you charge at them, you make them hit you.
Ideally. That's why my armor's heavier than yours.
Can you feel the bits of Fade around you when you cast spells, Dorian? They pool around the veil, pulled by power, then push through to see this side.
So when I cast a fireball, it's just the Fade saying peekaboo.
I don't think it says that.
If it says anything other than I'm going to burn your face off, I don't want to hear it. You caught the eye of a young woman in that last village, Blackwall.
I'm sure you're mistaken.
You're right. She was undoubtedly looking at me. Cole, do you hear magic?
Yes. Don't you?
Spells sometimes make a sound, but I don't think we hear the same thing.
Don't your spells whisper things to you? What is and could be music in the mind of strange, faraway places?
Not lately.
Then we don't hear the same thing.
Dorian, I would prefer if you stopped referring to me as that hairy lummox.
When did I do that?
The tavern, the smithy, the servants. You said it to the gate guards as we left Skyhold.
That does sound like me.